Sherwood Forest is known for its ancient oaks and its history. Robin Hood. People come from around the world to see where Robin Hood used to live and to learn more about England's most famous forest. Sherwood Forest provides also a natural environment for people from surrounding communities to enjoy. Sherwood Forest is a great place, but not only for us. It is Nottinghamshire's only national nature reserve. We will see some wildlife when walking through the forest, but these are mainly birds. You can see them around the many bird feeding stations and also when you're looking into the woods. A mammal species seen quite often in the forest is the grey squirrel, and over the summer months you can see many butterflies and other invertebrate species. The ancient oaks and trees in general provide food and shelter for many invertebrate as well as smaller mammal species. Over a period of 20 months, we had 7 trail cameras out in the Sherwood Forest National Nature Reserve. Through this, we were able to record what type of wildlife species are out in the forest and capture also their different behaviors. Of course, this included also species you will see when you're walking through the forest, but the cameras bring us closer to the wildlife. Besides the more commonly seen species, the cameras recorded also some of the more elusive species like this group of Roe Deer. Roe Deer is said to be solitary, but it is known that in the winter months they will form groups of 2 to 3 individuals. In total, we recorded 10 mammal species. This included, of course, also more common species like the fox. Or rabbits. There were, however, also species which we did not necessarily expect to see in the woodlands, like hare. Our trail cameras work with infrared light. This means footage recorded during darkness will be in black and white. This makes it a little bit more difficult to identify species like small rodents, for example. Although the cameras are angled at ground level, birds are coming here as well and were captured on the cameras, like this tawny owl. In total, we were able to record 3 different subspecies of deer. This is the muntjac deer, not native to the UK. Red deer is one of only 2 deer subspecies which are native to the UK. The other deer subspecies native is the roe deer. As the positioning of the cameras were based on any signs of wildlife activity, we were able to record these tree creepers going in and out of this tree. The cameras captured various forms of different behaviors, some of it as we expected, but some of it a little bit more erratic. Wildlife needs places to rest. and as you can see here, it finds we still in Sherwood Forest. You can see here quite well the antlers of the Roe Deer buck. Roe deer, in contrast to other deer subspecies, have only 3 points, irrespective of age. Like other deer subspecies, Roe deer loses their antlers, however, after the mating season. The antlers will regrow every year, and during the growth period they are protected by a soft velvet cover. Many of Sherwood's wildlife species live underground, and we explored this as well. Most of these species are active at night time, like the foxes. Foxes are solitary animals, meaning they live on their own, unless it is mating season. There will be also more than one fox if there are young ones. We were very lucky and also very privileged to observe fox cubs during the first few weeks outside their fox den. Although the cubs suckle mom's milk at this stage, they start also to eat solid food. We knew that foxes may live in part of a badger set if there is enough space and food. We did, however, not expect to see this, with 2 species coming this close together. Lots of respect, but no aggression. Badgers are very sociable animals. They live in groups called clans. These clans consist of a boar and a sow, meaning a male and a female, plus their offsprings. There is a lot of interaction between the members of a clan. This includes grooming, like you see it here. Badgers are considered to be Britain's largest carnivore species. Their main diets are earthworms. They eat up to 200 per night. Other food sources are fruit, vegetations, insect larvae, bird eggs, and smaller mammal species. Badgers are very clean animals. They change, for example, their bedding on a regular basis. Sometimes they leave the bedding just outside the set entrance, let it air, and bring it back into the set at a later date. At other occasions, they discard the old bedding completely. New bedding is collected and brought back to the set, like this. Badgers spend also considerable time cleaning themselves. They seem to enjoy sitting on their backside while cleaning their belly and their tail. As with the foxes, We were quite lucky to witness badger cubs emerging for the first time from the set. At the end of the first excursion, Mom has to lead the way back home. The steep slope into the set might be a little bit daunting for a little badger. It may need some help, and of course it will get the help. It may not be obvious, but there is wildlife out in Sherwood Forest. This film has shown you some of the wildlife species in Sherwood Forest. They may be anywhere, trying to forage or finding a place to rest. Sherwood Forest is home to a variety of wildlife, and we are only the visitors. Enjoy England's most famous forest, but please respect the wildlife and its habitat.